similar mission as we were on the last ride. Has the riding season officially opened yet? That's what we're going to find out. So on the last ride, I was able to get a lot further than I was expecting, which is off. That was great, but I still was pretty limited on what I was doing. So today I'm on the north side of the valley, which has a south-facing slope. I'm expecting the snow to be much higher, a lot more roads to be open. Not from just the snow being gone, but from more people coming up here with chainsaws, getting wood, riding their four-wheelers, riding their side-by-sides. I'm limited on time, so we're just going to see how far I can go and where I'm going. Alright, I've already been up here once this season, which is cool. It's cool. I like this road. I do get tired of riding it over and over. Very close to my house. The snow's gone first thing in the spring. And a lot of people come up here and keep it open. A few years ago, there were some big fires just all over the area. And they were on this side of everything. So they had, for the first time in I don't know how long, graded this road. And like right now, I wouldn't want to take one of my Subarus up here, but I mean, back then, I literally saw Subarus up here. Ugh. This is also like one of the first places I would go mountain biking with my dad all the time. Actually, that trail back there we just passed for the same reason. It was actually the worst trail. We hated it. It was such a slog. It's just so much work for very little payoff. But yeah, that was the first one open, so we would do it. And we'd always say, we'd always complain about it. Say, that was the last time we do that one. But we always did it. On my last ride, I was talking about how I'm going to do some reviews on my coffees. And I did the Trader Joe's stuff. It was great. I love it. I actually bought more of it. And I'm going to take it up to Alaska with me to supplement the terrible coffee they have up there. This ride, I have something a little different. Not so much the coffee as how I'm making it. But we're going to give that a shot. Can't believe there's butterflies out here. On the other side, I didn't see any insects. I didn't see any blooming flowers. Lots of green though. Green and brown. Hopefully we see some flowers out here today. Oh yeah, I got some weeds coming up. Smells nice and warm. Yeah, last time I was up here, there was people cutting wood right there. And I'm starting to think I'm going to make it all the way to the saddle today. I know it. You guys believe in me? Leave a comment. If you don't believe in me, hey, also leave a comment. There's not even mud up here. It's crazy. So 2 nights ago, well actually, this all started about a month ago, and I started reading this Tiny Experiments book. And I'm going to talk about that on a different video, but one of the things in this Tiny Experiments said to do was to surround yourself with like-minded people to get ideas generated and get a support network. And you know what? I have a great support network through my family, my wife, my kids, my mom, and my brothers and sister. But I think I need one outside of the family. So 2 of my good friends who also have YouTube channels, and we always gas each other up, but said we need to come in, get together at my house, and have a brainstorming session, drink some beers, hang out, and see how we can support each other in our very similar goals. I think that kind of thing is amazing. I think that's a beautiful thing to do, because going at it alone on this is really tough. Now just think about, I film almost everything by myself, and it is very limiting. Now if I have friends that can help me with ideas and filming and borrowing different pieces of equipment and coming along and collaborating with me on rides, then that's going to add so much to my videos now. Now my 2 friends, they run their own YouTube channels. One's very active. It's called Explore the PNW. I highly recommend it. You guys go watch it. Talon is just a great host, and he goes to some really cool places, and we get to talking, and you know, he thinks he's not originally from here, so So he always thinks that wherever he's gone, I've gone before. But I see a lot of new places he goes, and you know, it gives me ideas for what to do, and it's amazing. Now, my second friend, he has one called the Crafty Cluster Farm. Also a really good video. Yeah. Also a really good YouTube channel. Highly recommend it. Travis is such a fun guy. He's got great creative projects he's working on, and you will not regret it. Look at this. And we've made it to the saddle. Now, where to go? Wow, I could, if I didn't realize I could make it up here, I could have started my series. I could have started it, but I'm not going to do that right now. Wow, look at this. But there's no flowers out yet. Got green, plenty of that, but no flowers yet. Alright, let's go this way. Let's see if we can get far at all. Alright, I can see some snow out there. Oh man, this might be the end of the line this way. So this little place to our left, that's a little, oh good, I can actually go on. I'm not going down that way though. I like to walk that hunting. It's not very long. Oh. I just want to get up here. Do you think I can do it? I'm going for it. Alright. Alright, this is the road I wanted. And let's see how far I can get down here. Ah, shit. Man, I really wanted to go down this road too. General rule of thumb when you're making coffee like this, or anyway, 1 tablespoon of grounds per cup of coffee you're making. So I have 3 tablespoons in here. Kind of looks like it's going to end up being sludge. I think I only have 2.5 cups filled in there. Oh man, I only have 2 cups. Let me put a little more in. There we go. I'm just interested how this is going to go. I like French press. I've never made one this small. If you're impressed with this, if it's good, I'll have a link to it in my description. It's just like a good cook one. It's glass. I thought it was, wait, is it glass? I cannot tell. Yeah, it's glass. So it's made out of glass. You got to be careful with it. But besides that, it's lightweight. It's easy to clean. See, this little button takes the handle off. Pretty cool. But the question is, does it make good coffee? Well, I guess we're just going to have to find out. I'm going to wait about 5 minutes, push it down, and get going. While I'm waiting for this to finish steeping, I'm going to go ahead and take a look and see what kind of floral we have in the area. It's really early spring up here, so there's not a lot of flowers, not a lot of green, but right now we have a ponderosa pine. Pretty young one. Looks healthy though. They kind of like to grow in a hotter, drier area. A lot of people call them bull pines because of how big they can get and how big their needles are. They have 3 needles in a cluster. And this one's not producing cones, so I can't show you any cones, I don't think. And then right over here, got a grand fir, or a white fir as a lot of people call them. Abies grandis. You can see they call it a white fir because of the white on the bottom. This is a terrible tree to burn. People call them piss firs as well because of how they smell and you cut them down. But man, the needles, they are the best smelling thing on earth. I swear to God, nothing smells better. All right, looking around, what else do we got? We got another grand fir. We got a red fir up here, or Doug fir. Just a little guy. All right, I'm gonna butcher this. Pseudotsuga menziensis, I think is the Latin name for that. You know, I'm not the best at identifying deciduous trees. Got another wildlife stump. Also a red fir. More grand firs, more red firs, and that's about it. I don't see anything else really standing out. Nowhere else. Nice conch right here. Oh, here we go. Here's a good one. Yes, yeah. Western larch, or people might call it a tamarack. I don't think it's a true tamarack. I'm not sure what the difference between a larch and true tamarack is. But around here, most people call them tamaracks. Larch are my favorite tree. 100%. Just look at this. I'm gonna have a larch tattoo. All right, I'm gonna keep looking. You can look in here. You can see where the woodpeckers have been putting holes in this. And now they're probably not using it anymore. As you can see, there's really no grubs left. So all these holes would have been from bark beetles either boring themselves or their grubs boring in, and they eat all that up and basically kill the tree. You know, it could be a weak dying tree already, but kind of interesting to look at. And like looking down here, is that a woodpecker? Maybe, probably, or did something bigger kind of gnaw in there, rip it off? I don't know. Moment of truth. Let's have a drink. All right. It's pretty hot right now, but god damn, that's a good cup of coffee. I've had that thing for years and haven't used it because I have so many different ways to make coffee, but that is a really good cup of coffee. I didn't put any cream or sugar into it. I wanted to just be able to taste the coffee and see how it did there, but man, it's really good. I mean, this is one of the best cups of coffee I've